What's going on, everyone? I am the Kilted Cajun. Welcome back to my channel. A game came out recently that actually tried to one up the controversy on the internet, take away the title for most controversial video game from, sorry I did that, trying to steal the spotlight away from Hogwarts Legacy, and that game was Atomic Heart. Now, even more in the news recently, Ukraine government wants Atomic Heart banned on Steam. Mundfish FPS game Atomic Heart should be banned by Valve, Microsoft, and Sony, says the Ukraine government as it requests the shooter be removed from Steam. Now, their initial request is to remove it from Steam access in their country because, the political posturing is a whole hell of a thing. Ukraine government says it will write an official letter to Valve, Microsoft, and Sony requesting that Atomic Heart, the new FPS from Russian developer, Russians are bad, Mundfish, be removed from digital stores in Ukraine itself, and that the platform holders should consider limiting distributions in other companies. How about no? How about you concern yourself with the problems in your own country as far as video game distribution goes, and the West will decide what to do here? We have enough problems on our own with one thing getting censored after another. Japan has their own problems all over the world. You concern yourself with Ukraine. So Ukraine's Ministry of Digital Affairs, oh, that just sounds disturbing, says that it will send a letter owing to the toxicity of Atomic Heart. What toxicity? It's a game that takes place, I believe, in the 50s, not present day, in an alternate future where Russia won. Anyway, and potential collection of user data information and the possibility of their transfer to third parties in Russia. You sending a letter to about China as well? No? Okay. Our own Atomic Heart review provides a comprehensive look at the new shooter. Article reads, quote, regarding the situation with the release of game Atomic Heart, which has Russian roots, yeah, because the developer was started in Russia, but it's stationed in Greece now, roots, and romanticizes communist ideology in the 50s and the Soviet Union in the 50s. The Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine will send an official letter to Sony, Microsoft, and Valve requesting a ban because we want to ban video games. That's a good thing. That's always a good thing. Nobody can play that video game because it's bad. It makes fun of people. I don't know. Selling digital versions of the game in Ukraine, says Ukraine's Deputy Minister of Digital Transformation, Alex. Him. We also urge limiting the distribution of this game in other countries due to its toxicity. What? I played the game. What toxicity is he talking about? Please cite your sources. Potential data collection of users and the potential use of money raised from game purchases to conduct a war against Ukraine. Because it's easy enough to see that a game studio based in Russia, under Russian government and rules and regulations, any money that they make is going to go to the Russian government. Just like here in the US we pay our taxes, just like in China, probably just about it, a good bit of the profits from video game companies in China, Tencent, that money goes to the Chinese government. This is nothing spectacular. This isn't a conspiracy. This is something we already know. Statement was initially issued via Ukrainian tech website dev.au. An English version was subsequently obtained directly from the Ukrainian government by PC Games N. According to the media report, the game's development was funded by Russian enterprises, just like CD Projekt Red, just like Tencent, just like probably a few companies here in the United States. Therefore, we call for all users worldwide to avoid the game. The only thing that's going to do, this must be another psyop to get people talk about the game and get people interested in the game to drum up sales. It's got to be. It's what it was for Harry Potter, Hogwarts Legacy. We also want to emphasize that the game developers have not publicly condemned the Putin regime. Yes, because they don't want to die and the bloody war that Russia has unleashed against Ukraine. Anybody else seeing that in the news? They're talking about it a lot, but there's no coverage anymore. Maybe because it's I don't know. It would not surprise me. I don't know one way or another, but maybe it's died down to the point where it's not worth ratings anymore, because that's what we do here in the West. If it's not ratings worthy, it does not get talked about ever. PC Games Inc. contacted Atomic Hearts developer Mundfish and will update the story with any further comment. So, a little bit of addendum. Developer Mundfish has come under increasing scrutiny in recent weeks after it was alleged that the Russian government stands to gain financially. Like I said, of course the Russian government stands to gain because it's a game developer in Russia. So, and are they going to come out and condemn Putin? No, they're not, because they're not suicidal. This is due to the fact that investors involved in the financing of Mundfish include GEM Capital, an investment fund whose founder has ties to Gazprom and VTB Bank, both of which are majority owned by the Russian state. This is just buzz, 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 hate, hate, hate. You can't buy Hogwarts Legacy because J.K. Rowling. Don't buy Atomic Heart because they give money like they're supposed to. It's ridiculous. It's political pandering. I believe you got game journalists who don't want to play video games. They just want to write divisive articles to try and get their foot in the door. It's a waste of space. It's a waste of words. It's a reason why the mainstream game journalist websites they're failing. They're just failing. Have you played Atomic Heart? I have. It's kind of fun. I'm going to be playing it more after I eventually finish Hogwarts Legacy. What do you think about this? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Are you surprised that Mundfish could be giving money to the Russian government, to Putin? Are you surprised that they're not out condemning because they want to eat breakfast in the morning, not in a gulag? Let me know what you think. Leave a like, leave a dislike. I appreciate you making it this far. See you on the next one.